Marini. Do you feel that you're not good enough? Maybe in the workplace and you just don't go for promotion because you don't see the point. Maybe you feel others don't think you're good enough. Maybe you feel left out of social gatherings with colleagues or friends because you think that they think you're stupid, so you feel you can't join into conversations. How many times have you heard people say, do what you love, but then when you did, you felt undervalued by the people who should have been supporting you? What does it mean to feel not good enough, no matter how hard you try? And why do these feelings seem to keep good things from happening? Feeling not good enough, or that you're not good enough at what you do, usually means that somewhere deep inside you feel unworthy and unappreciated, rather than enjoying what you do and knowing that you are good enough. Maybe you're in a job that you hate, but won't even think of applying for something that you really want to do because you don't imagine that anyone would take you seriously or take you on. Being criticised when you're young for something you said or done, often words such as, don't do that, it looks silly, or keep out of the kitchen, you'll only make a mess. Those words were heard, maybe you'll never be able to do that, you're not clever enough. Or when you look back on these things, they seem insignificant, but when you're told this kind of thing by someone you love over and over again, all you want to do is do something to please them, especially if you've maybe been laughed at or ridiculed. Maybe you're an artist and your parents tell you that you aren't good enough to make a living at it. Or maybe you want to be an entrepreneur and they tell you, go and get a proper job. And as more such painful experiences accumulate, that wonderful brain of ours begins to believe it's true. Soon you start believing what they're telling you, and that you have to do things their way and the way they tell you, so that you can win their approval. Anytime anyone feels they're not good enough, you can be certain that part of them is convinced that they must try harder to be liked or loved. Maybe get angry with themselves if they make a mistake. This is the part of them that seems to be in direct conflict with the core part that remembers how good they are. You can see how these interactions could actually prevent anybody from doing the things and enjoying the things that they value the most, whether at work or play. And although they may feel motivated to do the things they want, they often don't, because they think it might go wrong, or they might be ridiculed, or they might provoke anger in the person they're trying to impress in the first place. They know in their own mind they've done everything correctly, but there's always that voice in the background saying that it wasn't enough, not good enough. That's the part of the person who believes that is them, and they just aren't good enough. But it's not the case, it's just their belief system that's been programmed to make them think like that. They're so convinced that they were unworthy that they can't even imagine being anything else. This not good enough feeling is relentless and keeps them believing that this is who they are. And when anyone who feels not good enough actually does something that they love, something that they're good at, or something that they feel good doing, they'll more than likely keep it to themselves in case they are ridiculed by others. This can make anyone keep doubting, feeling that others are talking behind their backs, and self-judging so that they stop doing what they think feels good for them. Maybe blaming others instead of dealing with it. Maybe they start believing that they don't deserve to be happy or have good things happen to them. And this is what their mind will create if it isn't stopped. So what happens then? Either they'll stay in the background, waiting for things to fall apart, or they'll start making the decision to start believing in themselves, because the reason they feel like this is because of somebody else's belief of what they should do or should be in their lives. Just remember, we're our own person with our own lives to live, and it's our choice to do what we want with it and what we become. And if you would like help becoming the person that you want to be, then please contact me on my mobile, which is 07956 002 424. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks a lot for listening.